Welcome gamers, Hazardor here, and today I want to speak about the possibility of getting a Horizon Zero Dawn 2. Now I know it's very early to speak about this because the first game has only just came out, but I really do want to speak about this because the first game was so good. In my personal opinion, I think a Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is almost inevitable. The first game was so good, it's possibly going to be the best game of 2017, that leaving it right there would be a massive mistake by Sony and Guerrilla Games. As for Guerrilla Games themselves, these guys don't tend to make a game and then leave it in the dark. Of course, they're most famous for the Killzone series, and they made 5 different games for Killzone. I think there was one on a PlayStation Vita, and they had 4 main games, so that adds up to 5 in total. So they don't sort of make a game and then push it to the side and move on to a new IP. No, they make something, they stick with it, and really try to make it work. And Horizon Zero Dawn is much better than Killzone. I really do love the Killzone series, there's no doubt about it, but Horizon Zero Dawn is something very special. And as I've said, if they leave this as it is, as only one standalone game, I think that would be a massive mistake. And there's so much potential for this game to be one of the biggest game series ever, you simply cannot miss that opportunity. I actually made a video about this separately, and that is that I definitely think that Aloy, the main protagonist in Horizon Zero Dawn, can be the new face of the PlayStation 4. And if she is going to be the new face of the PlayStation 4 and be the new mascot of the console, there really does need to be more than one game, because one game's not really enough to develop her character. So far the story's really good in Horizon Zero Dawn. It's not like one of the best storytelling games I've ever played or anything like that, but it's definitely a really solid story. But I think we need at least 2 or 3 games to really develop Aloy as a character, see what she looks like in another 5-6 years, see if she's changed, and really flesh out her character, her personalities, and see how she develops over 2 or 3 titles. Now despite what I have said, I really do want to see a new game, there's no doubt about that, and it could be a sequel or a prequel, I don't really mind, but what I do not want to see is another Horizon Zero Dawn game coming out next year. I don't want this to become Assassin's Creed or Far Cry or Call of Duty, coming out with games almost every single year and really overflowing us with content so we get bored and the series just dies. I don't want that to happen at all. I want Guerrilla Games to sit down and take 2-3 years, maybe even more, to make a Horizon Zero Dawn 2, because although the game is absolutely amazing, I think it could be very tiring if we get the same thing year after year, killing the same robots in this open world that gets boring after a while. I think in general it would just get very bland, so they need to space out these games if they want them to succeed. Basically what the Uncharted series did. Don't bring games out every single year, but bring out 4 or 5 of them, really flesh out the character. In this case of course it's Aloy, for Uncharted it was Nathan Drake, and in general just really take time to plan out your games and don't concentrate on bringing out lots and lots of titles, because that will tire us out very quickly. And again, I did already mention this on my Horizon Zero Dawn Aloy to be the new mascot video, but I definitely think that she could replace Nathan Drake as the next mascot on the PlayStation 4. But there really does need to be more than one game for this to be fulfilled. So to round up, I definitely think there is going to be a Horizon Zero Dawn 2. I don't have any insider information or anything like this on the topic itself, but I definitely think it's inevitable. The first one was so amazing, Aloy has so much character potential, and in general, Guerrilla Games don't tend to make a game and then leave it out in the dark for it to rot. Not at all. I predict Horizon Zero Dawn 2 will be out in like 3, maybe even 4 years, maybe even 2, it might be out like sooner than we expected, but I definitely think this is only the start of the adventure for Horizon Zero Dawn, for Guerrilla Games, and for Aloy. But anyway guys, thank you for watching, like, comment, and subscribe for more.